What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Out of all the characters in Super Smash Bros., Snake is the one that I never expected to exist, and again in Smash Ultimate, I didn't expect for him to make a comeback. Now, the thing about Snake is that he is a very realistic character in a Nintendo game, and he's essentially just a United States soldier. He has real guns, grenades, landmines, swears all the time, not exactly a prime Smash Bros. Candidate. But I am so glad he's back in the game. Snake brings something unique about him, a tactical-centered game plan, and he plays like he looks. He's a military-type character in a Super Smash Bros. Game, which normally wouldn't fit, but honestly, I love it.
Snake was strong in Brawl, a solid height here, and in Ultimate seems like he's shaping up to be in about the same spot. Now, there doesn't seem to be anything broken about him, but he still keeps this insane stage control, zoning, and spacing tools, along with a somewhat buff combo game. Add this all to the fact that Snake will now not be fighting Brawl Meta Knight, and he may actually stand a good chance to become one of the best characters in the entire game. Overall in Ultimate, he looks better, gameplay-wise and visually. They somehow made Snake actually fit into the game, for the most part. His kit got a nice revamp, making him look stronger and mainly faster than ever, as well as being a little bit less campy and a bit more combo-based. And for myself, I cannot wait to get my hands on Snake after almost 10 whole years.
So those are kind of my main thoughts about Snake in general, but let's talk about Snake specifically in Smash Ultimate, and specifically some of the changes he's been given. Now, in Smash Ultimate, Snake's been updated in a lot of positive ways, at least in my own opinion. Now, I'm not going to say that all these changes make him necessarily better, or make him worse, but they do make him a lot more fun to play somewhat as, but mainly a lot more fun to play against, while still keeping a lot of his power. The biggest shakeup for Snake in this game is definitely his down smash. It went from a mine that he could place at any time on the ground to, well, this. Yeah, it probably is worse. It gives Snake a reliable, quick smash attack that can finally kill, but at the cost of probably the best stage control move in the entire game, an automatic triggering mine. Now, I would be really disappointed by this if he didn't get other buffs to make up for it, which he got a lot of. Sure, he is losing a key component of his kit, but he's gotten a lot of other stuff in return, and the other stuff is a lot less frustrating to play against as an opponent. I know for a long time people have been complaining whenever they do watch PM or Brawl about Snake's mine. It is pretty annoying to play against, and yeah, that seems to be changed. So that sounds kind of bad, but let's get on to his good, and first off, buffs for his other explosions, and he's been gifted a lot of these. First off, he's gifted a grenade that explodes much larger in this game, a remote control missile that is much quicker and can actually turn, and C4 that finally reliably sticks onto your opponents. In addition, Snake's Nair is now faster, plus has less landing lag, and the opponent won't fall out of it anymore, making it able to do this. As well, his down air kinda got a similar treatment. His fair as well is much quicker, and his jab slash F tilt actually work. People won't fly out of them for no reason anymore. Again, at least for the most part. And as well, I should mention that his up tilt does a little bit more damage, but the broken hitbox was kind of fixed from Brawl. Like other heavyweights, his jump squat was changed from 9 frames to 3, making him get into the air a lot faster. Along with other general mobility buffs, it adds up to a much more fluid Snake than ever before while spacing, but a little bit less powerful while camping. As well, his down throw was nerfed a bit in this game, so it can no longer tech chase as easily, but it still seems to be one of the best throws in the entire game, and it may actually be better comparatively now because others don't have chain grabs as well on Snake, which was very common in Brawl. Now, all these changes added together, plus the fact that all the moves in Smash Ultimate do more damage, means that he's going to be hitting for a good chunk, and as well, he's going to be able to kill people pretty freaking early in the game. And I think all these changes really do benefit him, but of course, there is the negative where he can't camp quite as well as he used to be able to. Snake is a tactical zoning character for the most part. He wants to set up traps, keep you out, and then, hopefully, bait you into using a move that can allow him to use one of his extremely highly damaging attacks that are pretty slow to start up in the air. In addition, Snake has traditionally benefited highly from being on the ground. He's equipped with a fast jab, a killing forward tilt, a huge anti-air up tilt, and a long range down tilt, and all of them are pretty quick with large hitboxes that again kill. All these together adds up to a character that chooses a side of the stage to be on, and then he owns that side of the stage for the rest of the game. That's kind of Brawl Snake in a nutshell, and in Ultimate he has all these options, but a few more to boot. With the changes to his aerials, he can now combo a lot more consistently and actually pressure a lot more safely because the lack of end lag on his moves now. He can engage with the pressure of his grenade, and of course, while you still mostly want to stick back, keeping your campfire burning, you can actually go in a bit as Snake in this game. Snake has always been a heavyweight slow fighter, and I love that about him. He hits hard, has super long range, and luckily can't be camped that well versus because, well, his own ability to camp, which is really a bad problem for most of the characters like these. Looking at you, Ganon. The two parts of his kit, though, work so well together in this game, I believe, to create a well-balanced kit that can do a bit of everything, but again, focuses a little bit more on staying back, staying tactical, baiting the opponent, and then punishing them with extremely high damaging moves or extremely high damaging combos. Overall, I'm going to say that Snake in this game seems, again, a lot like Brawl. He does have a lot of the abilities from Brawl, and if you did like him in Brawl, you're probably going to like him again in this game. But if you're a person that also just likes to play characters like Ganondorf, like Ike, like Ryu, Snake is a little bit more like them in this game, and I think if you're used to that type of character, Snake's actually going to be pretty appealing to you. As well with the addition that you don't really have to deal with being camped out against. Snake might just be a good secondary to pick up, and with all that together, I think he's a really good character and really fun to play. After spending hours looking at Brawl Snake guides, which are linked down below, labbing in Project M, and reading page after page of Brawl Snake guide text, I've come to realize that there's a lot of useful stuff in Brawl, but Snake's a lot different now. And right now, honestly, I wouldn't recommend playing him in Brawl or PM to honestly get a good feel of him. The games just feel clunky, especially if you're going back to Smash 4. The mechanics from Brawl to Ultimate are very different, especially when you compare them again to Smash 4 and Ultimate. With this in mind, I would honestly recommend to, yes, read up on some of the old playstyle guides for, Snake and Brawl, which I have linked down below. Watch some old Brawl competitive gameplay with Snake to see kind of how people are playing him, and of course theorycraft how you can play him, and then finally watch a lot of Snake gameplay in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But I wouldn't say that you should go out right now and give him a try because he's going to be a lot different, and I feel like if you play him right now, it might just put a pretty bad taste in your mouth. Still, there are things that you should be focusing your thoughts on right now as preparation for Snake. You're not quite off the hook yet. For example, learning how to shield drop items. It's pretty easy, but very important with those grenades that Snake has if you want to be able to use those effectively. As well, practice learning how to Z-drop items in the air. Probably the best thing to do with this is to just practice with Link and just look that up. As well, go and watch some guides about how to edgeguard a Snake, as those are going to be, again, about the same for the most part, but if you have that down or kind of know what you're going to be doing when the game actually comes out, that's going to put you far ahead of just about every other Snake in the game. My main words for you are just to learn how he plays, as he is very unique, and of course study his unique moves, especially his specials. Then theorycraft how you're going to use them in his actual games, and I think that'll be just about enough preparation for you to put you on a good start for when Smash Ultimate finally comes out.
And there you go, all the reasons why you should be maining Snake. Now, if you have a certain character you want me to cover in the next video, comment hashtag Smash Bros Ultimate and hashtag the character name why you should main or WYSM. As well, tell me in the comments below if you like Snake more in Brawl or liking him more in Smash Ultimate, and if you want, mention the biggest change that you like or that you hate. Thank you again for watching though. Click on the screen for a playlist on all the other Smash Ultimate videos and specifically a why you should main on Ryu. As always guys though, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.